My name is Elizabeth Pampalone, and you're listening to the Absolute Marketing Podcast. Today's tip is about Linktrees. This is one of the banes of my existence. First of all, Instagram is, I do not like it at all. It is not my style. It is not my people. However, I use it on occasion because sometimes my people venture that way. So first things first, Instagram's not my fave. The other thing is, I don't like how restrictive it is on what you can share, meaning you can't share links with on your photos, things like that. They only have this one little space for a link, says link in bio, and that is about it. Now, I understand why they do this. They do this to keep people on their platform rather than leaving to go to separate links. This isn't really helpful because people go to links regardless. They're going to copy and paste something. They're going to find a way to get around this little thing that they've put in place, this little measure they've put in place. So this little link in bio thing has become quite the obstacle for most small businesses because when you're a small business, you're usually doing more than one thing. Sometimes you have an opt-in, sometimes you have your, a landing page, and then you have your regular website, and then you have, an event that you're doing, and you want to promote these things as they come up, and you don't want to constantly go into Instagram and change your link in your bio. So what I've done in my career over the years is to create my website so that it touches these points. And if you land on my website, you can see and get to everything. I've also narrowed down and if you would say, decluttered my homepage, my website, and even my services to the point of this is what we do. Simple, 1, 2, 3 options, and that is it. It gives people a path to go, and it also tells them very clearly what you do without overwhelming them. So once you've decluttered your homepage, you've decluttered your services, your homepage could be that link in bio landing page. But if you'd like to overwhelm your customer, you've probably tried the Linktree thing. Now, Linktrees, if you're not familiar, is a little website you can sign up for. Some of them are free, some of them are paid. They're basically just a mini website on another server, so someone else's website, that has a rows of buttons or a column of buttons. So you might be able to put your logo at the top, and then you'll have a button that says, click here to join my community. Another button that says, click here to download my freebie. Another button that says, click here to join our Facebook or follow us on Facebook. Click here, another button that might say, click here to follow me on LinkedIn. So there are all these buttons you can put in, right? To get people to say, hey, one spot, one-stop shop, right? Kind of everything together in one space. And it's just a series of buttons on a page. What happens is you are losing so much by doing this. Let me explain. When you create a link tree, first of all, you're sending everyone from your Instagram or wherever you're using this link tree to someone else's website. You've just given them all your organic traffic. You've given them all of your clicks and your hits directly from your own social media. Now, if someone's looking at your social media, chances are they actually like you. They kind of want to be friends. So if you're sending them to someone else's website, unbeknownst to them, that's not great for your SEO. That's not great for your website. So here's what we want to do. If you must use a link tree, again, I will say that I don't like them because I feel that they're overwhelming, and I'm not going to read an entire series of buttons that look exactly the same, right? But if you decide you want a link tree, I would recommend creating a landing page on your own website that goes specifically to this series of buttons. You can create this on Squarespace, WordPress, Wix, all these other sites. You can do this. I think that Squarespace does it the best because they're the most mobile friendly and they have the easiest way to create a sale landing page just like this. But if you're going to create one, do it on your own website. If you can add a button to your website, easy. That's all you need to know how to do. Add a picture, which is your logo or maybe your photo, and then add a series of buttons right underneath it. It's going to look kind of funky on your desktop, so don't worry about that. Just make sure that all the list of everything is in one column. all underneath each other. And it's going to, like I said, look kind of funky on your desktop, but you just want to hide that page. Don't put it in your menu or anything like that. And then use the link for that page. Maybe it says /links or /tree, whatever you want to call it. And you would put getabsolutemarketing.com /links. And that would be the link you put in your bio. And then when people go to it, they're not going to this third-party website where you're losing all your organic traffic. They're going to your website. Now, the reason I don't like these, again, I mentioned, you have to read through all the buttons. You have to sort through everything that's there to find what you're truly there for, especially if you've mentioned your opt-in in a post. They go to the Linktree. Then you mentioned your event in a post. They go to the Linktree. Then you mentioned, hey, you should follow me on LinkedIn, and they go to the Linktree. Now they have to sift through the 20 buttons or the 5 buttons or the 10 buttons you have there and read every single one in order to know which is which. And so I would recommend just send them to your website. Make sure that your homepage is converting. It's a good landing page. It has a little spice of everything that you do on your website on the homepage. Think of your homepage as like your table of contents or your index for everything that's on your homepage, right? Or everything that's on your website, rather. And that's going to give you much more traction, much more clarity for your visitors, and it might even convert some people to actually book a call or work with you or buy your product. Talk to you next time. Thanks for listening to the Absolute Marketing Podcast. If you'd like to learn more, please visit getabsolutemarketing.com.